hair. So sometimes you wake up in the morning feeling some kind of way. And if it's a warm day like today, and holiday weekend and the sun has come out at last, you can really just get into it. So let's go to the mat and do some warming work and feel some energy. So step into the front of the mat. Into mountain pose, so feet under hips. You can narrow your base or widen it, whatever's most comfortable and stable for you. Just draw the shoulders back, press down into the feet, bend the knees, push into the four corners of the feet. Keep the pressure down there, and as you exhale, pull up, lengthen up the body, pull up through the pelvic floor and the lower abdomen. Shoulders back, chest lifted, chin joining lifted upwards. We'll have a few breaths. Let's keep this fairly switched on. Remember, if you know your sun salutations, your different ways of swapping things out, you can always adjust, add in variations, put in the linking movements, all the little bits and pieces you need. Make the practice work for you. It doesn't have to copy exactly what I do. So in the videos on my channel, these are frameworks that you can build on, remove from, adapt, change them to work. Just a couple more breaths, let the feet be really grounded, come inwards for a moment. And when you're ready on an inhale, let's reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release from the hips. Now let's hop back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, down, facing dog. 5 breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the hop will step forward. Inhale, forward fold. Half lift. Exhale, release from the hips. Inhale, reach up, stretch the seat. Exhale, hands to heart. And again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release from the hips. Hop back to plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, roll it back, down facing dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hop or step forward. Standing forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Hop back, plank. Let's hold for a couple of breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale down. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop, step forward. Half lift. Forward fold. Half lift. Exhale, release from the hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more rounds. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release from hips. Hop back, plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe. Just get into counting your own breath. It's nice sometimes to have a countdown, but really it's to do with the length of your own breaths. When you're ready, hop forward. Standing forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release from hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Last round, Ashtanga A sequence. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release from hips, hop back. Let's count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Count your breaths. 5 breaths in the held positions normally. And when you're ready, hop or step through, standing full fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release from hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, start. So we will hop in a warrior one now. I want to say it's the Ashtanga series B, but I sometimes don't get the right number of vinyasas. So for the formal Ashtangis, sorry. Okay, let's go. Inhale, reach up, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release from hips. Step the right foot back. Turn the foot out. Hips face forward. Inhale, reach up, warrior one. And just breathe for a moment. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank. And exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale, lift your heart. Tuck the toes, roll back, down facing dog. Breathe. Put the right leg, left leg up high. Exhale, step it forward. Turn the right foot out on its side. Inhale, reach up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank. Hold and exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, down facing dog. We'll just hold 5 breaths. Forward. Standing forward fold. Let's bend the knees, inhale, chair. Reach up, exhale, hands to heart. Let's try it again. Inhale, reach up, chair pose. Exhale, release from hips. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release from hips. Step the right foot back. Turn the right foot out on its side. Inhale, reach up. Warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down facing dog. Just bear with me a second for one of my 5,000 wardrobe failures. Pick up the left leg, step it forward. Turn the right foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Let's step it back to plank. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your heart. Down facing dog. Just keep breathing all the way through. So just breathe here, about 5 breaths. So the main thing is to remember to breathe. When you're used to the practice, the breathing becomes quite intuitive. In live classes, I slow everything down and cue the breath because it just beds in the habits. But when you practice regularly, you sort of get to notice when you're holding your breath. It happens to everybody. And when you're ready, hop forward, or step or walk. And when you're ready, bend the knees, inhale, reach up to chair, have the arms forward, tailbone under, and then inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Let's go again. Inhale, reach up, chair. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release from the hips. Let's step back and go for warrior one with a flat foot or into a crescent lunge, high lunge for the balance. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank. And release. All the way to the ground. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, down, facing dog. Step the left foot high, step it forward. So you can go for warrior one or this lunge variation, crescent lunge. Hands down, back plank. Exhale, release. Inhale, back bend. And roll it back. Down, facing dog. And just breathe. So down facing dog, these moments where we have 5 breaths, it is a chance to come back to the breath. Also, if you're practicing with a video or with other people, it's a chance for everybody to work at their own pace and we meet here. And you remember that you can swap out your dog for child's pose, all fours, or melting heart. And when you're ready, let's hop forward. Let's soften the knees. And inhale, chair pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Just going to pause for a breath. We'll do 2 more rounds. Swap out anything that doesn't suit you. Inhale, reach up. Chair. Let's twist the chair, hands to heart, and rotate your body to the left. So you can maybe bring your left elbow to the inside of your left knee. Gaze up if you can. Press hands together, shoulders stacked. Inhale, heart. Exhale, twist to the right. So this is not an Ashtanga practice. We're just using those moves as a base. Inhale up and reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, raise from the hips. Let's step the right foot back. Let's go for warrior one again this time. Right toes point out. Inhale, reach up. This time, leave the fingers behind your back, roll your shoulders back, lift your chest. And exhale, humble warrior. Fold forward. Doesn't work for everyone. Breathe. And let's release the hands. And step back, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. Back bend of your choice. If you can roll over the toes, go ahead. I can't. And just come into your downward dog. Pick up the left leg high. Step it forward. Rotate the right foot. Inhale, reach up. And exhale down. Step back. Plank. Go down. Other chart. Exhale dog. Let's breathe. Pop it forward. When ready. Inhale. Half lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. So we've done, might have a lot of lunging on the left, so let's bring this over to the right. Inhale, reach up, chair. Just sit into your chair, tailbone under. So you're another way of twisting, so you can take the arms out wide. Bring your right arm to the inside of the left leg. I prefer this, it feels more open. It's up. Inhale, hands to heart. Sit in your chair still. And then bring the left arm to the inside. Right leg, reach up with the left arm. Nice and open through the chest. Exhale down. Just lower all the way down, lengthen the legs, half lift. Exhale, release from hips. And let's step the left foot back. Warrior. Now, right leg forward, reach up. Sit into your warrior. Exhale down. Step it back to plank. And lower to the ground. Inhale, lift your heart, roll all the way through. Down facing dog. Breathe. Pick up the right leg high. Step it forward. Have that warrior one again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Back to plank. Exhale, release. Inhale, roll. Down dog. Breathe. So if you feel like it's time to get into the side, let's swing the heels from left to right. So if you want to stay still, you can. Keep breathing. A few rounds. Remember, the more you draw your extended side hip away from the extended side shoulder, the deeper the stretch is going to be. Back to center, pause, hop forward, standing forward fold. Inhale up, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, sit into your chair. Breathe. Just a standard chair now. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release from the hips. Step the left foot back. Just rotate it, warrior one. Just go for the standard flow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the ground, plank. And on an exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe. Right leg up high. Exhale, step it forward. Should be nice and warm. Inhale, reach up. Soften down. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step it back, plank. Exhale down. Inhale, lift your heart. Down dog. Breathe here. And tapping into some stillness. And when you're ready, hop it forward. Under the chair. Soften the knees, tailbone under, inhale, reach up, nice and strong. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart. As usual, I've lost count, so we'll do one more. Inhale, chair. Breathe. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release, hips. And when you're ready, let's step the left foot back. This time, you might like the high lunge variation. Inhale, crescent lunge. You fancy it, shoulders behind the back, this is a big balance. Reach the arms back, swing forward. This is a lunging variation of warrior one, humble warrior. And release the hands, step back, plank. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, dog, just for breath. Pick up the right leg high, let's do it again. Step forward. Either warrior one or crescent lunge. Reach it up. Weave the fingers if you wish. Roll the shoulders back and bring it forward. Release the hands, last vinyasa, step it back, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. Ooh. When you're ready, hop forward and into, let's come to a standing forward fold. We'll just angle here, wiggle the shoulders out. You can have ragdoll if you prefer knees bent. So we'll take the hands in elbows, opposite elbows to opposite hands, and just roll some circles. Let your neck relax. So it's a warm day here, but depending on how warm or cold the room is, might affect how warm the backs of your legs are feeling. So you may want to bend the knees. Making sure the feet are quite nicely grounded. Maybe take the hands behind the shins. Tuck yourself in for a really good deep fold, if it works for you. Just make sure that the weight is shifted evenly across the feet. And when you're ready, let's just uncurl. So we're not stacking the spine, we're just going to release the hands. Soften the knees now. And as we uncurl, just think of the joints. So ankles first. And then the knees. Lengthening up slowly, slowly, slowly. And then the hips. Spine, shoulders draw back. Yeah, neck. We'll bring the hands to the heart. Pause here, check in. How do you feel? A little generated, a little energy, a little heat. And hopefully, if you have managed to bring yourself into a place which is that nice combination of both energy and calm, you should be in the right frame of mind for some balancing. So if you fancy, you could stop here. If you just wanted the sun salutations, you could stop here. And I have no idea. I mean, I feel like I could balance, but that doesn't mean I actually will balance. So let's just see how we go. Just a couple of balances. Remember, with the balances, you can always use a wall or a chair or something to stabilize yourself. It's not about hanging around on one foot, really. It's about a little bit of strength, a little bit of focus and breathing. And also it's about giving, if you're learning to balance, it's about giving your body a chance to find itself, proprioception. So all of the ligaments contain the synapses that help the brain to figure out where to put the weight. And you need that bit of wobble. So we're never looking for total stillness or stiffness. In some ways, this is a water practice in that you need to just go with the flow. So you might be about to watch me fall over on my ass quite a few times. Let's see how we go. First of all, you need to come to a standing position where you can place your focus, your eyes, gently open, without overly staring at anything, onto a gazing point. And your gazing point is going to help your center of gravity. So drawing the chin inwards and upwards and drawing your eyes down and forward, probably ahead of you. Some people prefer to look straight ahead, but you might tip your head back if you do that. Shoulders draw back and down. Let's start with tree. So you have variations on tree. Shift the weight into your right foot. Pick up your left foot, bring it to the toes. Have your hands on your hips. So you want to keep nice and square. Center of gravity is around the pelvis. You can cross your left foot over your right and just keep the big foot there if you want. And then beyond that, your variations can involve wrapping your foot around your shin. Some people come to the inside of the leg. I find that quite hard on the hip here. And then you can raise that movement up. So some people come to the inside of the thigh. I can't do this because my leg just pings out. And if you have reasonably open hips, you can do the half lotus variation, not if it hurts your knee. So if you can tuck yourself into the position that you enjoy, be lighthearted about your balances, and we'll bring the hands to the heart. And just breathe. Don't try and force anything. You can always have a foot on the floor. I'm just going in for stillness today, but you could be doing some breath synchronized movements with your arms if you enjoy them, especially if you're in my classes, you know how you can do those. When you start to tire, you can come out, but if you're feeling okay, you can then connect this up to another movement. So I'm just going to release my hands. Take hold of your big toe. And let's just release the left leg. Draw it up and take my right arm out to the side around the gazing point. And if you can, maybe extend your leg. Breathe. And the knee, and take the leg out to the side. Now, if you can extend, go ahead. I find that really hard from the hips, so I don't normally lengthen that leg because it just hurts too much. Doesn't feel good for me. But you can go out to the side if you want. Release to center. Throw the legs. Shake out the standing leg. See, so you all fall over. It's no big deal. You just rearrange yourself back in. And as you go through balances, they do tend to get easier. So take as much wiggling, jiggling as you need to release tension. And we can switch sides. So again, it might be different on this side. Shift your weight into the left leg. Just build from here. So it gives you a chance to see. You can dump yourself into your version of the tree, but actually it just gives you a chance to see which version you prefer today. So we're just going to keep your eyes on the gazing point. Not pulling off the ground, just let your feet be heavy. Cross your right foot over your left. Give your your left foot a chance to move around and find itself. There's no rush with balancing. It's all very strengthening work if you're feeling type A and goal oriented. This is all very strengthening work. Hands can go on hips, just stay square. And then start to travel up the leg. Just see what feels good. Are you on the inside of the leg? Are you wrapping around? Do you want to come all the way up to the thigh? It looks pretty, but I can't do that. If you like a half lotus, if it's all right on your hip, wrap yourself into a half lotus. Find your sweet spot, hands to the heart, or you can have one hand on a wall or a chair. Just settle in going with the flow. Remember, we're fluid here. This is not firework, this is water work. So it's about letting your body be fluid, being light. If you fall out of a balance, as I did earlier on, it's all right, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's just break the myth of perfect poise. There's no such thing. We're all wobbling around one way or another, physically, emotionally, mentally. It hardly matters. The more you can go with the flow, the less intense everything seems. Breathe. And again, you can have your breath synchronized movements. This is a long time to be on one hip. So if you've had enough, you can come out and shake it off and join us if you want to. If you want to see if you can reconnect yourself into extended hand big pose, just flow through. Take hold of your toes or your foot. You can stay right here and take one arm out, maybe extend. And have a go out to the side. That's about as much as I can do today. This hip is a little freer today than the other one. And when you're ready to come out, give yourself energy to come out. Release. Shake up. Let's have a look at dancer. So dancer is a posture that I love, incorporates a back bend, and I almost always fall out of it. So to mediate that, I might just see about whether we can integrate standing splits. Because standing splits is a wonderful way of pretending you haven't fallen out of balance or falling out of it into another posture. So dancer pose. I'll just do a quick run through. So we're using quads a lot for this one. There are variations depending on your, well, how you feel today, really. So let's draw the shoulders back. Scoop. Stay your left leg, I'll just work sideways. Left leg in towards front. And roll your shoulders back so you can see I'm holding onto the outer edge of my left foot. So want that nice feeling of lifting the chest. This is a slight curve. So knees still in line with the hip. I'm drawing back a little bit, opening up the chest. I'll reach my right arm up. And it's called dancer, so you can make it as dancy as you want. I've still got my eyes on a gazing point. It's not amazing to be looking at a white wall. It makes everything a lot harder. So this is first variation, accessible for most. You can have your hand on a chair or a wall. Then you can start to pull the foot back to a bigger arc. This is the one that I really love doing. I'm just going to rearrange myself. This is the one that I love doing, but I always fall out of. So you go into the bigger arc, and some people like to pull the foot right up. Still a big open posture. And this is where I fall out. So if you wanted to, hands to the floor, standing splits. Just going to inhale, lengthen up. So for those who have half moon in your practice, you can put it in. I don't fancy it today. I have a very contentious relationship with half moon. As anyone who's been in my classes knows, I swear about it quite a lot. Let's step forward, standing forward fold, soften down. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do the other side and then we'll do them all again. More flowing. Okay. Coming back to your center, finding your gazing point. This wall is less white. Okay. Shoulders back, just lifted. Let's bring the right foot in towards the bum. Just make sure there's no pain in your knee. You leave this out if there's any pain in your knee. Draw your foot into your bum. So you get a nice bit of a quad stretch here. My shoulders rolling back, chest is open. Start by throwing up the left hand. Love to use mudras in this posture. So thumb and forefinger together. And you can start to pull back, pull back. Open the chest, beautiful open posture. As far as you want. We're tipping forward. Just really to get that nice movement at the gazing point. And then maybe release. Standing split. Lower the foot down, standing forward fold. Soften the knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands apart. Do it both sides again. See if it feels different the second time around. Okay. So, hands to the heart to start with. Release the hands. Let's scoot up the left leg and reach the right arm up. Nice open chest. You could just stay here. If this feels lovely, I would just stay here. It feels really good. If you want to build into your variation. Release and split. And if you wanted to add in, you could step the left foot back, left myself enough space, into a warrior one. Inhale, reach up. So now your left foot is flat on the floor behind you. Up in your warrior one. Breathe. And guess what? We can put the hands down on the ground. Step the right foot back down, facing dog. Breathe here. And pick up the left leg and step it forward. Arrange yourself back into your warrior one. Turn the right foot out. Just go a little softly. So now we're just flowing. This is not the fire version anymore of the Ashtanga practice. It's just keeping it flowing, soft. Not panicking too much about anything. Breathing. Bring the fingers down to the ground and hop the back foot forward a little bit into your standing splits. Rip up, lift up, right leg, lengthen up, soften that front leg. Come up a little high, pick up your right foot. I'm just gonna weave through dancer. So I'm up high now, I've got my left arm lifted, right foot pulling in towards my bum. Reach forward into my version of dancer, which is feeling more stable the second time around. See, I found my feet, my body's had a chance, my brain's had a chance. And I've got a wall, which is nice. Okay, when you're ready, release. And shake out. So, for me, I've got a nice day ahead. I don't want to wind down too much. I need to keep a little bit of energy. So the fire of the sun salutations and a nice bit of focus and calm water of balancing. If you're in the mood for balancing, it's really, really grounding. Well, actually, it's more fluid than grounding. I just want to stay in this space. So rather than having relaxation, I'm just going to have a few breaths and nice movements to come down, and then we're all done. So let's just step into the center of the mat, or you don't have to, you need to be seated if you prefer. Bring the hands to the heart, take a deep breath in. Exhale to draw the arms out wide. Inhale, circle up and keep your eyes closed, don't worry about the pattern. Exhale, hands to heart. Start to soften the body down. Inhale. Exhale wide. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale wide. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale wide. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale wide. Inhale up. And exhale, hands to heart. Just checking and feeling. What is the mood? Can you just accept whatever's with you right now? Take the focus to the soles of the feet, feeling of the ground, holding, supporting. Let the body be soft and fluid, even in this moment of stillness. Relative stillness. And release the hands. And hopefully you feel good and ready to go about your day. Thanks for joining me. And I'll see you next time.